Welcome to the UFW podcast with your host, Big Ike Johnson.
Hey, Big Ike Johnson here from UFW Lifestyle. I'm going to teach you how to be unfuckwithable. To be unfuckwithable, you have to learn how to generate, use, and direct your own personal power.
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? May all acquaintance be forgot and all anxiety.
Hey, it's Big Ike from UFW Lifestyle saying Happy New Year, and hope you guys are still on the path to resolving to make this the bestest year ever. Today, we're going to talk about momentum in terms of change. So, have you stuck with your resolutions? Have you given up? Hopefully not. I have a few techniques that you guys can use to either get back on the path or stay on the path to meet your New Year's resolutions. First one, think in terms of a shorter cycle. When you resolve the change, you don't have to place it on a yearly boundary. You can resolve the change every day. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 13, Paul states, I die daily. What did Paul mean when he said, I die daily? What he meant was that he let go of everything that was in his way daily. Suffering, any mistakes, misgivings, doubts. He let them go daily and started new, fresh every morning. I can imagine that he was in the bed at night saying, I let go. I let go of everything, good and bad, that happened today. I let go and I let God within. And the next morning, I am brave, I am wiser, I am stronger, I am losing that last 10 pounds. I can see that. Resolve to change daily. You don't have to be on this imaginary yearly boundary that basically almost no one can maintain. But I will bet that you can make a change and stick to that change daily. We can all make and stick to a change daily. In addition to changing daily, you can also develop what I call the warrior or the death ground mindset. The death ground mindset is attributed to Sun Tzu, this Chinese philosopher. He realized that soldiers would fight harder if their backs were against the wall, if there were no escape, no retreat. They would fight much harder. Military leaders are always looking for ways to influence or motivate their soldiers to fight harder. One way is to place them against a natural barrier, be it a stream or a river or mountain or forest where there was no retreat, where they had to fight hard. They were on rock bottom. When you're on rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. You can mentally place yourself on rock bottom before you get there. And if you mentally see yourself on rock bottom, you will move forward because you have no choice. Here are a few techniques that you can use to place yourself on the mindset of the warrior. First one, put it all on one toss. In other words, go all in, bet it all. How often do we go all in? We have nothing else to lose we're going all in. When you're going all in, you're focused on that one event, mentally and emotionally. There's no future. There's only that one event. You may recall this movie called Hitch. Hitch starred Will Smith. Will Smith would teach guys how to go after, attract, and date women of their dreams. One guy was attracted to a woman way beyond his league. He wanted to swing for the fence, and Hitch, whose character, was there to help him. They practiced and set up an environment where he had one chance to make a huge, rich, life-changing impression on this woman, and he did. He placed it all on one throw. You can also do this. Act before you are ready. This is one that I have to work on because I tend to be a perfectionist. I tend to like to make sure everything's lined up, all of my ducks are in a row. But when you are a perfectionist and when you're waiting for that right moment may never come. Waiting for that right moment could cause you to lose out on a great opportunity. Act before you are ready. A lot of business folks always say, start. Start that new business, start that new venture, because you will adjust along the way. We always make adjustments to make things better, but you have to start. The key is to start. I was a young instructor teaching computer classes many years ago, and there's always a first teach. The first time you teach a class, we call it the first teach. It can be nerve-wracking to do that, but we learn to get up there, teach, and not tell the students it was our first teach. So in most cases, they never knew. Yet, looking back, some of my first teaches were my best. My best because I just let it all go. I let go of fear. I let go of nervousness. And once I let go, I noticed that I became calm and relaxed. Then I was able to act and act well. I was able to perform because everything else had disappeared around me. Act before you're ready. You will find that the big self within you will then take over and carry you forward if you act. Next one. Seek new rivers or seek new environments. You may be in a situation or a place where you have outgrown yourself. It could be a marriage. It could be a job. It is some place where you know you can go no further. So you may want to or may have to seek new rivers, seek new areas. Yes, it can be risky, and some of us are risk adverse. We don't want to risk, we don't want to fail. So we stay around longer than need be in environments that don't suit us. Again, it could be a job, it could be a marriage, or what have you. For those of you who are risk averse, you may want to try something small first. Or you just may want to go for it. It's up to you. But at least seek new areas. Next technique. Again, these are all techniques. One or more may appeal to you. Next one. Find an adversary or find a situation where it's you against the world. It's you against them where you have to prove that you can do something that they think you can't do. For you guys who are into sports, you may remember Ted Williams. Ted Williams was a great, great hitter. But to do that, he needed an adversary. He needed to prove someone wrong. His adversary was the press. He picked the press to be the motivator. To do that, he refused interviews, he treated them badly, and they responded with scathing reviews. They said he was a bum. They said he was washed up. They said he had no talent. And what did he do? He used that energy, turned it around, and proved to them that he was one of the best hitters ever. He hit 400. 400 is hard to do in baseball. To hit 400, you have to hit 4 out of 10 times. That is an amazing feat. He used the press to motivate him. Now, let me think. There are other guys that I've heard about who use the press as well, too. Oh, they may say the press is put out fake news or whatever, so they can use the press to motivate themselves forward. Who is that? Oh, anyway. Next technique. Don't let yourself get too satisfied or too lazy. When you are satisfied, you're not going to try harder. You're going to give in much more quickly. Sometimes change can be hard because we're so used to the status quo. You have picked resolutions because you want to make a change. You may want to change your job, your income. You may want to lose 10 pounds. You may want to be more loving, whatever you resolve to do. For some people, change is hard. For other people, change is easy. So they may resolve to be more stable, to stay in one place longer. What you resolve is up to you, based on your needs. But the key here is to stay restless, unsatisfied, hungry. Get that hunger in you. To do that, you may want to increase your goals. Well, let's say you're making X amount of money a year, but making money fires you up. It brings out more of you. So why not go for more? By going for more, you are becoming more of your bigger self. You are choosing to polish the diamond. The diamond is you. By polishing the diamond, not only do you serve you, but you serve everyone else as well, too. You help humanity when you become more of your true self, the big self within you. Ike Johnson, UFW Lifestyle, saying, Happy New Year. Have a blessed, great year. I resolve daily to make changes, and I hope you do too. Bye now.
Acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. May our acquaintance be forgot and all anxiety
Thank you for listening to the UFW Podcast with your host, Big Ike Johnson. Follow Big Ike Johnson at UFW Lifestyle on Instagram and Facebook. Find out more about the UFW Lifestyle online. Visit ufwlifestyle.com for tips and tools that will help you to start living a life that is truly unfuckwithable. Bye now.